In stats on Friday, we wrapped up this handout. We just did one more of these one prop Z tests, and then we moved on to confidence intervals. So maybe hit pause and skim through the paragraph. All right, we are looking at the true proportion of students at a school that have never smoked a cigarette. We need to set up a null and an alternate. We are looking at proportions. HO is always equals. Looks like this proportion is 50%. And Taeyeon is wondering if his school is any different, so not equals. Nowhere in there does it say greater or less than, so we want not equals. I also don't see an alpha, so I usually write let alpha equal 0.5. All right, it does look like it's a random sample. That's the first condition that needs to be true. And we need to check the large counts. So we plug in 150 and 0.5, and we get 75 on both sides. Sampling distribution is approximately normal. Lastly, is the sample too large? So the sample needs to be smaller than 10% of the population. So we are hoping, or we're going to assume, 150 is smaller than 10% of the population. Large high school. I don't think you have to write that, but that's where it kind of accounts for it, is where it says he's from a large urban high school. All right, let's actually do the math. So this is a one prop Z test. You can write that, or you can write the formula. Does not matter to me or AP. And then jump to the calculator. So on the calculator, first off, notice 90 say they have never smoked. So calculator, blank screen, menu, stats, stat tests, and we want one prop Z test. Almost clicked 2. 0.5. 90 students have never smoked. Sample of 150. And make sure HA matches what you have written on your paper, and it's okay. All right, I'm going to copy these things down. We had a sample proportion of 90 out of 150, or 0.6. The Z value, or test statistic, is 244.95. And at this point, I am A-okay with you just saying p-value equals I lost it there for a second. 0.143. But I like to write it like this. except there's one catch to writing like this on this kind of a test. This was a not equals test. So right here, this is a not equals test, which means if you choose to write it this way, you need to write 2 times. Because what happened was we hypothesized a distribution like this. 0.6 occurred, and the calculator got the area beyond 0.6. But a not equals test measures what occurred or anything else just as extreme. So in the blink of an eye, it took the area of 0.6 and beyond and it doubled it. And it's called a two-tailed test. So that's why you can skip writing that if you want. I don't want you to write anything incorrect on your paper. So you could just say p-value is 0.143. That's up to you. But that's how I write it. In this case, p is less than alpha, which means we reject HO. Evidence suggests the true proportion of students at the school that have never smoked a cigarette is not 0.5. Or I think you could say is different from the national proportion. That works for me. All right, that's it. See y'all later. Bye.